Finky. Do you look sad because all your secrets are out now? Everybody knows all your secrets now, Finky. The riddle of the Sphinx has been solved. So this is the infamous bathroom wall. It's all over there now and by the toilet. It used to all be, it even almost got wet by the shower. It was all covered with these rejection letters. There's over 50 of them. And there's at least probably 100 that never responded. So basically I hung these up. I think I started sending them out. The oldest ones got moved over here, so they're like April. I think there's like one from March of 2019. So it was probably like, I don't know, the 5th draft or something like that out of the 7 or 8 that I did. So I hung them up. The mirror's behind me, so every time I would look in the mirror, they would be over my shoulder, like taunting me, and that would be my motivation to keep going. And then they turned out to be haunting me as they kept coming in, more and more rejections. It just started to really weigh me down, and I don't know, the whole thing just like added to this like suffocating feeling like I just couldn't do it. And part of it is a lot of these just say stuff like, we're not able to accept your publication or your manuscript for publication. We hope you find a good home. Stuff like, we only look at manuscripts through our submission procedures. Unfortunately, we do not feel like your project is right for us. So they weren't even anything I could work with. They weren't criticism or suggestions. They were just saying, we're not taking new people, or we're not, this doesn't sound like it fits with us. Things like that. Things that left me feeling like I had no way to go forward. But I just saw one that pissed me off just now. Well, for one thing, this one, unfortunately, we are not able, blah, blah, blah. We hope it finds a good home. Well, all these are going to find a great home, and the fire that I'm going to have this weekend. See, this one, we've had a chance to look over and decided not to accept your work. You know what? Eat my shit too. Those are the ones right there that were supposed to be more energizing, and they were, because it was like, I'm going to prove you wrong. But those are actually not very many of them. Most of them just tell me it's not a right fit or whatever. So they got moved over by the toilet so we could free the wall space up. And they were there in case I wanted to wipe my ass with any of them at any time, which I did not. The burn is going to be worth it. So I refused to take them down for over 2.5 years. I just let them sit up there and just honestly crush me until I just became terrified of the entire book. So I refused to take them down until I had one in hand, which I now do. So they're all coming down. Fuck you, and you, and you. All of them. Every single one of them. I thought about being petty and including something in the book at the end, like this one's thick. With these, it's just thick paper. Thought about including something in the book, like naming every single person off and saying, these people didn't want you to read this. These people didn't think this was a good story. These people may as well wanted Sphinx to have never made it over here. I don't know. What do you do when you work so hard on something, not even for yourself, but for somebody else for years, and you just get denied and rejected? You just feel like you're never going to do it. What do? Well, I decided not to do what I normally would do and be petty, and I just decided to just hold on to it all. And now the time has come Last one. Let's read the last one. Let's see what it says. Looks like a good one. Thank you very much for submitting your query to the Carrollman Agency. After careful consideration, we have decided not to pursue your project. Again, many thanks for the opportunity to read your work. We hope that you find a suitable agent. So 2.5 years of that shit right there. Over 50 of them and over 100 that never responded. All of you guys, I hope everything you've released in the last few years has flopped. I never heard of it, so I don't give a shit. You all are gonna burn. I win. You lose. Sfinky, where did you go? Doesn't matter.